is April. I'm outside and it's gorgeous and the birds are chirping and oh, it's a wonderful April spring day. And here at Holistic Solutions, that means it is time to focus on your heart and your circulatory system, because that is the system that is renewed and rejuvenated in April. And the best grain to do that is barley. So there's a lot of different ways you can have barley. I combined two of them just last week. I made barley water that we could keep in our fridge, and I made beef and barley soup from Jen's recipe. They were both delicious and it was so fast. I spent about 15 minutes in the morning getting my grains all prepped and soaked, and then about 15 minutes in the afternoon just working on chopping the vegetables and prepping the soup, and then the soup cooked through the afternoon and we had this delicious soup for dinner that had 5-star reviews across all members of my family, and that doesn't always happen. And so total win-win situation. I wanted to show you the process that I used to make both beef and barley soup and barley water in the same day.
The first thing I did was give my barley a quick rinse, and I just put it in some water and let it soak for a few minutes while the water boiled. And after the water was done boiling, which took like 5 to 7 minutes, I took my barley and rinsed it really good under the water, just kind of to clean it off, get anything on there that I might not like. I know it's not the perfect solution for all the pesticides that might be on grains, even though I bought organic barley, but it's nice just to give it that quick rinse, and it doesn't take very long at all. After the water was boiling, I put both the barley and the hot water into a 2-quart jar. You can use any container you want, but the purpose was to let that sit on the counter for the afternoon. Once I got the barley soaking in the hot water, then I took my lentils that were also going in the soup with the barley, and I put them in some water to get them soaking for the day. All of that combined took less than 15 minutes, and so then they just sat on my countertop throughout the afternoon. After they had soaked for many hours, later in the afternoon, I poured off the now warm barley water from the barley, poured some into a cup, and had some to drink right away because I know how good it is for my heart. And it tastes really good, kind of a nutty flavor. And then I went ahead and put that in my fridge so that we could use the barley water throughout the week. With the barley that was left in the water, and this is a lot, this is 2 cups, which expands as you can see, but I'm making a big pot of soup for my family, so I kind of expanded the recipe. You don't always have to do this much barley. I took that barley and then I took the soaked lentils and I put them all into a pot of hot water. After I got all my grains and lentils soaking, I took a few minutes to chop an onion and some carrots and celery and a little bit of garlic, and I sauteed them in coconut oil. Once they were looking done and mostly cooked, I added them into my soup pot. I added some seasonings, and a couple hours later we had this delicious soup for dinner, and here's a bowl of it. And honestly, when I say 5-star reviews all the way across the board, I'm totally serious. Everyone in my family really loved this soup, and now I have barley water in the fridge to continue to use until I need to make some more in a few days. Best of luck to you on your journey of trying to include barley in your diet this month of April, the month to strengthen the heart.